We're on a Mythbuster day today. Here's the second myth I want to bust, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Have you heard that before? Again, let me go back to the whole concept of the statement of well-meaning people. Well-meaning people tell us, books, videos, lectures, that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Is that true? Not necessarily. Let me give you some examples. So let's say you're battling with a serious addiction right now: alcohol, nicotine, food, drugs, sex, spending money, wasting time watching TV, listening to radio so much that you procrastinate. Are you exactly where you're supposed to be? Well, in the big umbrella spiritual picture, people would say, yes, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And here's my problem with that: it gives you a foot out the door from changing. Have you ever thought about that? Like, if we're always exactly where we're supposed to be, then that means we really don't necessarily have to change. Well, you're really struggling with alcohol, David, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're struggling with cocaine, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be. God wouldn't have you here if you weren't supposed to be here. Isn't that a bunch of crap? I want to think deeper these days than just accepting the words and wisdom of people that have walked before us. Now, that all sounds good and great, but it takes a lot of shame and guilt away too, doesn't it? It's like, if I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, then I really don't have to worry. This is supposed to happen to me. I'm supposed to be struggling with finances. I'm supposed to be struggling with my relationship. I was supposed to have the affair. It's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Do you follow me? Like, what if we looked at reality instead of this beautiful mumbo-jumbo spiritual talk? What if we looked at the reality and said, maybe I'm not supposed to be here with this drinking problem, smoking problem, spending problem, sex problem, negative attitude problem, depression problem, anxiety problem? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Maybe you're not. Maybe that's all nonsense. Maybe you're supposed to be somewhere bigger, grander, greater. But when you listen to these words, you stay stuck. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe where you are is not where you're supposed to be, but in order to be somewhere better, you're going to have to work really hard. You're going to have to ask for help. You're going to have to get vulnerable. You're going to have to get humble. And maybe we look at some of these really cute spiritual sayings as a way to stay stuck and to justify, rationalize, and deny the fact that we have more power than we could ever imagine. Maybe the place that you're supposed to be is a multimillionaire, size 8, with an incredible relationship, free of all addiction. How about that? Don't forget to go to our website to get free books and video programs. That's talkdavid.com. Sign up at our YouTube channel. About 700 free motivational videos there. That's absolutely free, talkdavid.com. And if you want to work with me on some of these great, deep philosophical understandings, all of our work is 100% money back guaranteed. You can find out about our counseling and coaching programs at talkdavid.com. Have a great day. Yes, I will say this: one of the places that you were supposed to be today is watching this video. That's the absolute truth.